We have leaked specifications for the Canon RF 100 to 500mm telephoto lens, as well as the two controversial 600mm and 800mm telephoto lenses. Let's get into it.
Delivering informative capability-based reviews and tutorials on camera gear, filming techniques, and content creation.
Hi, I'm Simon and this is The Ordinary Filmmaker. If you're new here, subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news, especially this week. And all the links to everything I talk about in this video, including any gear discussed or affiliate links, are placed in the description down below. But briefly, before I get into today's topic, a reminder that I'm giving away this Canon 50mm f1.8 lens. The contest ends July 31st. For your chance to win, simply subscribe. That's it. I do have more details in the description down below, or you can watch this video here. Thanks to Canon rumors, we have the specifications for 3 telephoto lenses. The previously announced RF 100 to 500mm initially announced alongside the development announcement for the R5 earlier this year. We also get specifications for 2 controversial 600 and 800mm extreme telephoto lenses that have many of us pulling our hair out over. First up is the 100 to 500mm f4 to 7.1. It's an L series lens, so it's weather sealed. It has image stabilization with 5 stops and is a USM lens. It's 15mm shorter than the EF 100 to 400 lens, and it's lighter by, surprisingly, 270 grams or half a pound. Well, better optics, what about that? Well, we'll just have to wait and see, but what we've seen from previous RF lenses is that they're either lighter, smaller, or have better optics, or even a combination of these traits in the RF version. So far, this lens has 2 of those traits. We'll know soon enough what the optics are going to be like. Now let's take a look at the Canon RF 600mm with a fixed f11 through the entire focal distance. It is image stabilized and has an STM motor, but it weighs in at a paltry 930 grams. That's very light for a telephoto. It also contracts down to just 200mm when not in use. That's about 8 inches. Great for travel. It has 5 stops of stabilization like the 100 to 500. Coupled with IBIS, we should get 7 or 8 stops of stabilization out of this lens. Now, for the Canon RF 800mm lens, it's also using that same retractable design as the 600mm. Fully extended, it's a whopping 352mm long, but it does collapse down to 281mm. It does have 1 less stop of stabilization and does weigh quite a bit more at 1.26 kilograms. Lightweight, smaller, able to easily fit into a camera bag. These 2 lenses are off to a great start. But I think the real story here is the R5 and the R6. I think they're going to perform better in low light, much better in low light than previous cameras, and I think they're going to have better dynamic range. I really don't think that f11 is going to be an issue at all. Canon appears to be on their game this year. While many of us were first puzzled by f11, I now realize that the lens is only part of the story. I believe that Canon is delivering better in-body capabilities to let these lenses shine, all while offering us lighter and cheaper zoom lenses. All right, I get it. I have no idea what the price of these lenses are going to be. I'm just assuming they'll be cheaper, but they're not L-series lenses, so we know from history that they're definitely going to cost less than the 100 to 500. But what do you think? Will the 600 and 800mm lenses give us stunning results? Will the R5 and R6 offer better in-body capabilities such as better low light or dynamic range? Let me know what you think in the comments section below, but that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win this Canon 50mm f1.8 lens. Thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. All equipment used and notes are placed in the description box, show more box, or down arrow thingy next to the title on the mobile app.